Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our show.
Welcome back to the show, of course. And we're super ready for another live streaming. Post show, I meant to say. We're super ready for another post show, and it's all about, again, Monday Night Raw. Definitely, we're gonna be talking about the best highlights and everything for what happened tonight. Definitely, you're super welcome, my friend. We welcome the new subscribers. Definitely, if you haven't subscribed, definitely you can go ahead and subscribe right now, because we're about to start with the post show of what happened tonight on Monday Night Raw. There's a lot of changes so far, and definitely huge reminder, everything that is in the post shows of Raw or Smackdown here in your channel, you can get the audio version, of course, on Spotify and and Apple in the description down below. Definitely, you're super welcome to go ahead and download it for free. And best part of it, you can also, I would say, let us know with a rating. How would you rate us? And best part of it, of course, you can check it out in the description down below. The following, I would say, live events that we tend to do, like watch alongs right here in this channel. Alex, your ring announcer, and Carla, your analyst. So definitely you can let us know, what do you think for what happened tonight? And why don't we start with the first, I would say, highlight. Oh, they started with
Well, let's start off with the main
John
event.
Cena.
Oh,
wow, sorry. Okay.
Let's start off, ladies and gentlemen, with the War Games, ladies and gentlemen. Early in the night, Paul Heyman, Nick Aldis, Adam Pearce, both general managers of Raw and SmackDown, were in the house. Didn't like that Drew McIntyre was in the house. Is already the fourth member of Paul Heyman's team. We have Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, and now Drew McIntyre. Paul Heyman showed a booklet to the both general managers and said, I have Drew McIntyre. You don't like this, you're going to like who the fifth member is.
Exactly.
They opened the book and says, and Adam Pearce's face was, this should be good.
This should be good. He was actually kind of scared, I would say. Did you realize his face? Like, did you notice both of them? They were so like, whoa, what is this going to become at the end of the show, you know?
The great thing is, at the end, Paul Heyman came out. All four men came out with him, started talking. Before Paul Heyman could have said anything, CM Punk came out. Jey Uso and Jimmy came out from the top of the audience. And Cody Rhodes, the undisputed champion, came as well. 4 men, 8 men are in the ring, starting fighting at the same time. Who shows up when CM Punk stays in the ring by himself? Brock Lesnar. So Brock Lesnar has been announced as the 5th man of the War Games, teaming up with Paul Heyman's team. So match continues. Brock Lesnar destroys everybody in the ring.
Like always.
Stays in the ring. Who shows up? The returning OTC Roman Reigns. Announcing that he will be the 5th man, teaming up with CM Punk and his team, which he did last year with CM Punk and everything. Making Paul Heyman last year coming out and announcing CM Punk was going to be the 5th man last year.
Unbelievable.
This time it is going to be Roman Reigns. So it has been set for War Games. 5-on-5. Brock Lesnar, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Drew McIntyre, and Logan Paul versus Jimmy Uso, main event Jey Uso, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, and Roman Reigns.
Of course.
Now, these are 4 men that don't like each other. Roman Reigns doesn't like Cody Rhodes.
Of course not.
He doesn't like CM Punk.
He doesn't like no one.
Both men have been together and fighting against each other. Can they go assist as a team at War Games?
That's a good question. And if you take a look for real, like, I don't know, we have to acknowledge, let's put it that way. We have to acknowledge the fact that right now, if you take a look seriously, I don't know, last year it was different. Definitely it was something going on because again, it was CM Punk actually dealing with the bloodline and all the stuff that he was supposed to just help a little bit extra, because it was supposed to be changes in the bloodline and whatever it is. The only person who was kind of like we can count on him, probably it was CM Punk. That was what happened last year, for what I remember. Now this time is kind of the opposite, because CM Punk is supposed to be practically the leader in this case, as right now he's the actual world champion, right? JT, yes, great show tonight.
Yep. It was
really
amazing.
Interesting. A lot
Madison
of
Square Garden, New York City. Yes.
It was something else. It was something different, definitely. If you notice, everyone was wrestling the person they will feud with. Exactly. I mean, it's unbelievable. But, I mean, if you take a look at that part, like the way they have put the teams specifically, right? It looks like now, of course, we don't have any Seth Rollins. Now, the leader in this case, I don't even know if it's supposed to be Braun Breaker to a certain point. Did you realize that part?
Who knows? But Braun Breaker makes his team more. He makes more believe he's the chief, the main person than anybody else.
Exactly. So far, because he's the one who's practically, keeping the torch, as you would call it, right? I mean, just to continue the whatever trios or faction that he's building in with Paul Heyman, like always. But, I mean, if you take a look also, on the other hand, you also have Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre was one of the best options so far right now to be that heel who's going to show all his super amazing skills after being defeated so many times, because Cody Rhodes, he's in the other side of the team, right?
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you take a look, there's not that much amount of, I would say, kind of mega stars, right, that they can be part of this type of matches for Survivor Series. It has to be the most noticeable wrestlers if you take a look. Now, again, it was a huge surprise, kind of expected and kind of surprising that finally Brock Lesnar, he's going to team up for the first time ever. Because like you were mentioning, Brock Lesnar, he has been so many years already just on his own. He does not have that let's put it this way, that much practice with teaming up with people. Like,
and that is not of that.
I don't think he's a very good team player, though. But
thing is that this is the first time that Brock Lesnar is going to be in war games that he's never been into. So Brock Lesnar is a man that usually he doesn't even like tag teams.
He just hates.
He's just usually a one-on-one person.
He is an actual one.
Now, this is a war game where he has to team up with 4 other men.
Exactly.
And this is not a tag match. This is just anything goes, anything where inside a ring and a cage. Now, can Brock Lesnar go assist with other teammates? Or will he suplex everybody else as well as teammates? You understand what I'm saying?
That's a good question, seriously.
And to tell you the truth, Paul Heyman...
don't know.
Huh?
Yeah, we just don't know.
Paul Heyman has had a lot of men of him managing, but Brock Lesnar has always been his man since day one.
Yeah.
So we have to see how Brock Lesnar can go assist inside the ring with those two.
I don't know. It looks like Brock Lesnar right now, you could tell this is like a 911. Be part of the team, because there's nobody else. We were even thinking in the middle of the watch along, in case you didn't know, we also do watch alongs, right? And the reaction thing. And we were thinking what happened if, for whatever reason, they would consider to put somebody from NXT in the sense of a huge opportunity of a draft. But if you take a look, Oba Femi, he's right now with the storyline still going on.
A rematch for the title.
With Ricky Saints. And another one, D'Angelo, it looks like they are creating something or doing something about it with him or whatever is the case. And a third option, what it could have been? Somebody from Raw already, but they are not being active lately. So that means it's kind of...
The only one that would have been would be Randy Orton. But they would have been off better having Roman Reigns than Randy Orton in the mix.
Exactly. Well, it's just everybody's cutting their veins.
Unless they take out Jimmy Uso. Take out Jimmy and put Randy. But they're not going to take the Usos away
It
together.
could have been much more better to put Randy Orton, but it makes sense all the time. They want to count with the Usos. And I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying, like, it's too obvious. Like, you could see, like, where should we put Jimmy Uso? Okay, let's add it right now. It's too typical lately. Yeah. I'm not against it, but I'm saying what that means, that Jimmy Uso, he's just gonna be all the time, he's gonna be the good guy helping, and I guess saving any type of tag team things or tag team matches. It looks like kind of like that, right? The following highlight, right? It was why don't we go with another surprise, which it was Dolph Ziggler, right? The other surprise.
Well, this were the two qualifying matches for the John Cena's final tournament to face him at Saturday night's main event.
Right.
We had one which was Gunther versus NXT superstar Javon Evans from NXT. They're returning Gunther after he was out for about a couple of months for a nose injury.
Yeah, it was messed up.
Javon Evans got the call. Great match. Javon Evans did a great job, almost defeating Gunther with those kicks and flying. He's a big flying 22, 21-year-old kid. So at the end, Gunther got the victory with a sleeping hold and advances to the second round of the quarterfinals. The other one, we had Solo Sikoa taking on Dolph Ziggler. Everybody knows him. Nick Macbeth, his real name, from TNA. So, Dolph Ziggler returning as Dolph Ziggler. Remember, they can only use that name in WWE. Can I use another one?
Yeah.
Last week, we had Zack Ryder. So, Dolph Ziggler returning. But, of course, Solo Sikoa getting the victory and advancing to the quarterfinals.
But it was huge. It was huge to the point that everybody's saying in the media already, like, whoa, Dolph Ziggler, he came back and all this stuff. And the crowd was just, the feedback was perfect. It was something that you could see him smiling again, because we know clearly, like my hot husband was mentioning before, the reason that this guy, he was out of WWE is because, again, Vince McMahon era and adding the list of wrestlers that they had to be released in a moment that nobody was expecting, I guess, right? I mean, LA Knight is not on the card. They must be mad at him for something. Survivor Series card. I mean, yeah. It looks like for that moment about LA Knight, I don't know if it's for real.
Well, he was at the tournament and he lost the tournament. So.
Right. I don't know.
No, he won the tournament.
No, he actually won the tournament.
He's in the tournament, so they're not paying
Everybody's
attention too much.
saying in the media right now, because I don't know if it's true for real or it's just rumors, because the fans, they always talk. But apparently when he was showing up, he was entering last week, I guess, in the show. He was cut off and whatever, because he showed, one of the announcements that the fans, they tend to put. So one of the announcements, it was saying, like, put LA Knight much more on TV or something like that. And he showed it. Like, he showed it, the actual LA Knight. So a lot of people is saying that was the reason he got kind of punished or something, which, it's not a big deal.
Remember, this is all storylines, so they have to make a storyline to put the wrestler. If you don't have a storyline, there's no sense of putting you in there.
Exactly.
I'm not saying LA Knight is a bad person, but...
But if you take a look, like you were saying again, on the other hand, you have this type of matches. Like, this was a great opportunity to see also Gunther coming back, and I don't know, there's something going on, like we were saying in the show and the watch along. There's something magical about Javon Evans, that he's being already, I would say, teaming up with a lot of people that they combine with him, and also facing the legends already. And if you take a look before, Javon Evans had a match with Randy Orton, like 6 months ago, kind of. So now it was a match with Gunther, first time ever. We know clearly who was gonna win, but I mean, Gunther is not, he's not easy at all. But I really loved it. I don't know until what point, they put John this guy, they put him twice, right? At a Smackdown? Was it twice? Kind of, yeah. Like, I don't know until what point he could be considered to a draft, They started already with Lash Legend. I don't know if they are going to do the same thing with the guys in general, men's side, right? So I really liked it, the match. It was hard.
I don't think J Balvin is too soon to bring him to the main roster. But he's getting some,
he's getting a lot of momentum, and I'm sure
a lot of pull-ups to come up.
Right, I'm sure they have one of the best ratings so far.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. Right, I guess. What was the following?
Let's talk about Stephanie Vaquer. Ladies and gentlemen, who was going to speak but couldn't have the chance to speak. Nikki Bella attacked her
They did
from
not
behind.
let her talk. That's different.
This happened last week when Stephanie Vaquer faced Raquel Rodriguez for the Women's World Championship. Stephanie Vaquer got the win with the help of Nikki Bella. Roxanne Perez attacked her from behind. Then Nikki Bella helped out, attacking Roxanne. But after that, the match is over. Nikki Bella got the World Championship and hit Stephanie Vaquer to the back, making her saying that she made the women division and she came back to restore the women division, and she wants a women's championship title match. And the match has been set for Survivor Series. It will be Stephanie Vaquer versus Nikki Bella for the Women's World Championship.
Yeah, I mean, this is a huge deal because, again, if you take a look, now that I just remembered to, considering that before, for whatever happened to Liv Morgan, they were starting an actual storyline between Liv Morgan versus Nikki Bella so she can get a little bit of momentum and maybe also the title shot for the women's championship.
Right.
Now, again, this is another case. They try to put Nikki Bella helping Stephanie Vaquer, that they like each other, that they're kind of friends and whatever it is. And yeah, it was a great opportunity to create something else. So Nikki Bella can get an actual, she's so happy. She can get an actual, how do you call it, opportunity with that title.
Right.
Because in the future, it could have been with who? With somebody with that title. Because if you take a look, when was the last time you told me specifically Nikki Bella, she had the title? Only one title.
Nikki
ever.
Bella never had the Women's World Championship. She only had the Divas Championship. One of the longest Divas champions. She had the title for a long time. But it was about 2007, 2008. The Women's World Championship did not exist. They had it before, but they took it out and they made the Divas Championship. So she was Divas champion, but that was the championship for the women at that time.
There you go.
No women's champion for her. If she does win it, it will be a brand new one for her.
Exactly. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense because at the end of the day, I don't know. I really like the idea. Hopefully, again, Stephanie Vaquer, she can actually retain that title.
Right.
She's not supposed to lose. I think just because, again, she needs to have much more momentum. And Nikki Bella, what's the point if she wins either way? She's not supposed to win it either.
Right.
I mean, what's the point? What? Well, you're going to get the title, for one
I don't think Nikki Bella's going to win. I think
I don't
Stephanie's
think she should win it.
But it's just a storyline to make and make a match out of Survivor Series.
I mean, they have to do something.
Right.
I mean, Roxanne and Raquel, will they be at Survivor Series?
Who knows? Maybe.
It looks like it's not going to happen this time.
Well, they might be there, but who knows what's going to happen?
I don't think so. Last year, it was the moment of putting the Judgment Day, though. Remember? Last year, it happened. But now, I don't think that's going to happen just because we have the whole thing of the storyline that you said,
right,
and it doesn't combine. And when I meant to say it doesn't combine, it's supposed to be, like you said, Kabuki Warriors right now, they are leading the storyline. So it makes sense that you put the Kabuki Warriors teaming up with these girls. How do you call them? I forgot. Kabuki Warriors with Lash Legend and Nia Jax. So, for the first time ever, it looks like they would. Well, Lash Legend is what it's gonna be the second pay-per-view she's gonna be part of.
Well, she
was in the Crown Jewel thing.
Crown Jewel, and she was in the Royal Rumble as well.
That's what I'm saying. I really love the idea.
So, let's talk about the Women's World, the War Games for the women. Like she was saying, I didn't want to go to that.
Oh, my bad.
Let's talk about that now. Still, we have an 8-on-8. Before it was gonna be Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, and Io Sky with Charlotte Flair. But what happened last week, Charlotte Flair said she didn't want to team up because of Rhea Ripley, didn't want her in the same team. Alexa Bliss came out speaking, saying, "What the hell, Charlotte? We're friends. What matters what it does. You were me. It doesn't matter who anybody else is."
Exactly.
But either way, Kabuki Warriors came out with Lash Legend and Nia Jax attacking Alexa Bliss. Charlotte came out with a candlestick defending her friend. It looks like Charlotte Flair changed her mind and she will be in the match now.
It's not confirmed yet because I thought she was gonna confirm it for a moment.
But it looks like she's gonna be in now. It looks that's what it looks like. Now the thing is, who is gonna be the fifth woman if Charlotte Flair stays?
That's a good question because if you take a look, who could be the one? Backstage
we had AJ Lee.
That could be the only one.
And Rhea Ripley came out and says, "Can I talk with you a minute?" So who knows? Becky Lynch can be the other one for the Kabuki Warrior side. They asked Bayley. Bayley said no. So can it be Becky Lynch? Well, this was happening. This is why I wanted to start first off. It was Becky Lynch taking on Maxxine Dupri for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Becky Lynch didn't want the match. AJ Lee returned, making Maxxine Dupri Becky Lynch distracted. Maxxine Dupri from the top rope with a big splash. Belly splash. Made the pin. We have a new Women's Intercontinental Champion. Maxxine Dupri, her first title ever in wrestling. First time ever in WWE. Having a championship. Making Becky Lynch lose. So that might be the fifth woman for the Kabuki Warriors and AJ Lee in Rhea Ripley's side.
But if you take a look, I don't know. This is gonna be really interesting. It's just kind of funny because who could be the fifth member either way?
If they do, what side are you talking about?
No, I'm sorry, my bad. We haven't had the confirmation of Charlotte Flair publicly, right?
If it's not Charlotte Flair, I won't think it will be any.
She should be joining.
It should be her, but let's say if it doesn't, hopefully, I will not put Jay Cargill because Jay Cargill is a heel, so it has nothing to do with her.
No, what? No.
Exactly. So the only one that will be there, and I will be probably making her return if she does happen, will be Bianca Belair.
Well, that's a good point. That's a good prediction for real. I mean, what are the chances that Bianca Belair can come back?
Tiffany Stratton.
Or Tiffany Stratton. That's a good one. Yeah.
But the thing is here,
makes sense.
Jay Cargill needs an opponent for the Women's Championship. So can it be a rematch
then no,
with Stephanie Stratton? Or can the return of Bianca Belair challenge Jay Cargill?
No, you're right. It should be a rematch just because they always do the rematches. Although they're doing rematches and that type of shows for Smackdown Women's Championship, they have been doing it only at the show.
Exactly.
They don't do it for a pay-per-view. Bayley should have said yes. She hasn't been on a PLE pay-per-view.
Yeah, but if Bayley doesn't fit the team for that.
That's true.
Bailey's tweener. She's back and forth.
That's a good question.
She doesn't.
How do we know when Bailey she's
she doesn't fit right now. She right now doesn't fit the team right now.
Yeah. How do we? Yeah. So, I thought it was gonna be for a moment that both of them, Lyra and
the only one that can fit. No, because they have 4 women. There has to be one more.
That's true.
So the only one that's fit there will be Becky Lynch. Is the only one.
The only one. That makes sense for real.
And ladies and gentlemen, and our main event, we started off the show like that.
Did we talk about Maxxine Dupri?
Yeah, we just talked about it.
Oh, my bad.
We just, the main event, which was the opening match, John Cena coming out for the last Raw here in Madison Square Garden. Talking about, didn't let him talk too much. Dirty Dom came out, challenged John Cena for the Intercontinental Championship. John Cena said, let's do it right now here in New York City. Dirty Dom says, no. I want it in my hometown, San Diego, where he was born.
I love it.
How he said at Survivor Series.
He said, I wanted to do it in my terms now, because last time you did it on yours.
It's official. It will be Dirty Dom versus John Cena for the Intercontinental Championship at Survivor Series 1-on-1. Can John Cena be his last title defense? Would he lose it, or will he continue with the title to Saturday night's main event?
That's a good question, because the only way that I could say John Cena can or should lose it for real, I guess it should be in the middle of Saturday night's main event. And the great thing about that, like you were saying, we don't know until what point he's supposed to win that title. I mean, retain that title, or in the future maybe we can see for the last time ever Gunther versus John Cena too. Like, you know, because Dominic Mysterio, either way, I don't think. I mean, he shouldn't win. He shouldn't win. I don't see the point either.
We'll see how it goes there. But Dirty Dom didn't come alone. Came with the Judgment Day. Finn Balor, JD McDonald made it a 3-on-1. But John Cena said, "I'm not alone." Sheamus, Rey Mysterio came out. The returning Rey Mysterio to action. Made the match a 6-man tag team to start off Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Of course, John Cena and his team getting the victory. But we have 2 more days for John Cena to be live. We got a Survivor Series. And the last day we're going to see him will be on Saturday night's main event on December 13th.
Exactly.
Who will be his opponent? We'll find out in the coming days with the tournament continuing.
Yeah, that's a good point. Hi, King. Yeah, new follower. Thanks.
Yay. Thank you. Welcome.
Yes, welcome. It says Nikki Bella versus Stephanie at Survivor Series. What first on for the title? Yes. Yeah. I mean, what are the chances that she can lose? I doubt it. She should not. I don't
think Nikki Bella's going to win it, but it's just a good match to make up for Survivor Series.
Right. And in a certain way, they have to level up the name of Stephanie Vaquer. I think that's kind of needed, because remember, they tend to do that, I noticed, with the women's champions lately. They did it with Tiffany Stratton too. They did it with it was Tiffany Stratton versus what was her name? The lady Trini Tiffany Stratton versus, I forgot her name.
About
the Hall of Fame. Tiffany versus Trish Stratus. I forgot her name.
Yeah.
Yes. So they did it in the past. It looks like they need to put Hall of Famers to again level up the name of the champion. And in this case, it's happening with Stephanie Vaquer. Common sense. Right?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about a little bit what we're gonna be live this week.
Those were all.
That's it. That was all for Monday Night Raw. Great show. Was just a little bit long for every match. Tomorrow night, remember NXT. It is NXT's Gold Rush. Tomorrow night, join us 8:00 to 10, 2 hours on the CW Network. We're gonna do a special show. We are gonna be streaming it. New York City as well, Madison Square Garden, and the theater of Madison Square Garden is a little bit smaller. But 8:00, join us for NXT's Gold Rush. Every title will be on the line tomorrow night. We have the NXT Tag Team Champions, Dark State, defending the title against Javon Evans and Leon Slater from TNA. We got the NXT Women's Champion, Tatum Paxley, taking on Jessie Jane in a rematch. We got the NXT Knockouts Women's Champion. The TNA Knockouts Women's Champion, Kalani Jordan, will take on Jordan Grace and Jing Lee from TNA in a triple threat match for the Women's Championship.
Yeah.
A mixed tag team match for the mixed tag team titles of AAA. The champions will be Chelsea Green and Ethan Page. They got on Thea Hale and Joe Henry in a tag team match. Plus the Evolve.
Oh, yes, the Evolve
Women's champion Kendall Gray will take on, I don't remember who it was, but she will be in action defending her championship. I don't remember now who it was that she was defending it against, but she will defend the championship. And the Evolve World Champion Jackson Drake will be defending also the championship tomorrow night.
That means all the titles complete.
So every match, every title will be on the line. So that's that's what it's called.
The speed title,
Gold
not
Rush.
because it was last.
It's it was in action. So we'll have Evolve, TNA, and AAA. All 3 brands will be together in one night. All titles will be on the line. It's a 2-week straight. This week, tomorrow, and then the 20th, 3rd, I think it is next week. On Tuesday, will be another show of Gold Rush. Join us tomorrow, 8:00 on the CW. We'll be streaming it for 2 hours.
Yep.
This Friday, we continue with Friday Night Smackdown, Denver, Colorado, in the Ball Arena, 8 o'clock to 10 as always. 2-hour show. Smackdown on USA. And we're going to follow us as well with a post show. As always, ladies and gentlemen, Wednesday nights, we do AEW Dynamite. This Wednesday is a special night because it's going to be a 3-hour show. It is from 8 to 11. From 8 to 10, it is Dynamite. 10 to 11, 1 hour of Collision. Mm-hmm. They're going to be live from Boston, Massachusetts, from the Agganis Arena for Dynamite and Collision. During the breaks, commercial breaks of the show, we'll be talking about the matches for the pay-per-view of Full Gear. Our predictions and the matches already about 9 or 10 already, but we're going to talk about probably more will be announced this Wednesday. And then this Saturday, it is Full Gear on pay-per-view from Newark, New Jersey, from the Prudential Center. Remember, 7 o'clock Eastern to 8, 1 hour on TNT. Join us. It will be a show called RAW. It's the pre-show for AEW from 7 to 8. And then 8 o'clock, we're going to switch to pay-per-view for Full Gear pay-per-view matches. Join us. We're going to be streaming pay-per-view plus the pre-show and all the way. You know how AEW is. Put 12, 13 matches. It's going to be a long night.
It's going to be a long
So this week is going to be long, ladies and gentlemen. Join us.
Super long.
Next week is also going to be another long week for Thanksgiving.
Well, yeah, in a different way.
Next week is Survivor Series. Next week after Black Friday, the 29th, on Saturday night, 7 o'clock Eastern on ESPN for Survivor Series. So we start off almost the year's ending. 2 months to go. This month is almost 2 weeks away from being over. So join us for all these shows coming up.
Of course. Welcome back, Dolph Ziggler. Totally. Yes. Yep. And definitely, you want to add something else?
No, just thank you for joining us.
Okay, let me
thank you for the subscribers for joining us. And we'll see you in the next shows tomorrow night. And we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, let me do the last announcements. Of course, thanks again to every new subscriber. We always got all your notifications, which we really love. And we really know when you are sharing our videos, sharing the clips, the shorts, the TikTok, blah, 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 blah. You know how it is. When you share the also live streaming and everything, we really appreciate it. We give you, the yeet. So definitely thanks again to every new follower over here. And we want to remind you, every time you subscribe, you can get notified for any type of live streaming. We tend to do, again, the watch-alongs and pay-per-views, much more related with WWE, okay? So that's the reason we're doing an exception this month. We selected AEW Full Gear, and we're going to do it at 7 p.m. this Saturday. Everything is in the description down below for the next following, live events between WWE and AEW. And that's the best way that you can, if you don't have ESPN or you don't have the pay-per-view of AEW.
Thank you, JT. Thank you.
Definitely you can join the live chat. We put the audio super loud, and you can join the live chat with your predictions and your hot takes and everything, just like JT, Alex. Alex and Carla is the best. Tell all your friends and family, yes, and your neighbors and your family and your coworkers. Yeah,
coworkers too. Bring everybody on.
So thanks again to every new person, every new follower, of course. Everybody counts, and every time you share, you join the live chat, your comments, your likes, everything counts. It's been a very, very interesting experience so far. We're about to reach those 1K followers, which means the greatest community so far between TikTok and YouTube and Twitter. It's going a little bit slow. But TikTok and YouTube, okay, we're almost ready, passing 1K followers and subscribers. We really appreciate it. We're almost ready, so we can put much more content for you, my friend. And huge reminder, you can also be part of the podcast in the description down below, as it says, Spotify or Apple Podcast. You can download the latest episode, just like this one, only audio version. Maybe you're walking, you're, driving, cooking, who knows. You can listen to the latest episode Nice. And definitely leave us a rating telling us how do you like the podcast. We tend to put a little bit of Raw, SmackDown, again, full pay-per-views, pay-per-view reviews, so you can know what's going on in the debating, because again, Alex, your ring announcer, he talks about everything. We also put content related to the oldies. He's the pro with the oldies. Okay, we have much more content in this channel, so definitely you can double check in the description down below. So thanks again to everybody who came to the live chat again, and I'm gonna put the what's the name, the stream ending.
We'll see you tomorrow night.
So we'll see you tomorrow night.
8 o'clock.
Are you John Cena now?
Yes, son. John Cena.
Yeah, tonight was the last night ever of John Cena on Raw.
Good night, everybody.
So we'll
no more
see
shirt.
you tomorrow on NXT. I love it. You did it.